The 14th verse says, "Behold, they shall be as stubble, okay, and the fire shall burn them, okay, and they shall not be delivered. They shall not be able to. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame, and they shall not be able to. They shall be, and they shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit before." Okay, so you're gonna have all kind of hell popping up all up this place, all up in this place, man. It says, "And thou shalt they be, and that shall they be unto thee, with whom thou hast labored, even thy merchants from thy youth, and they shall wander every one in his quarters, and none else shall save them." Okay, so all of them different countries that America has done commerce with, and so on and so forth, they ain't gonna be able. None of them's gonna save them out of this judgment that's gonna play out here, man. Okay. None of them different countries, you ain't gonna have to where China's gonna come out there and they're gonna stand in the power against the Lord. Okay, other than that, ultimately they might, because guess what? You had it to where during the Reagan administration they said if a higher power was to come upon the face of the earth, we're supposed to be united against that power. Okay, but see that power that they was talking about, because these different elites go into the scriptures, man. That higher power, they knew that was going to be the Lord. See, so they know ultimately that they're coming up against the ordinances of the Most High. That's why you got all of this wickedness happening up on the face of the earth, man. Okay, because they're they're straight against what the scripture says, man. Okay, that's why the scripture knows them as the wicked. Okay, so let's finish this up, right? So this is what was it, the fourth paragraph I read of this? Okay, so it says but it's not creation. Okay, the globalists dealing with them elite banking families. Okay, the globalists are incapable of such art because true art requires wisdom and empathy. And that's kind of a spiritual statement right there. See, that's why the scripture talks about how they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Because when you have this information being pushed forth out there, all it takes is a mind that's spiritually discerned to go into it and just, to break it down using the scriptures, man. Okay. All right, because these elite bank families, they don't have the wisdom. They don't go into the scriptures and they go into the scriptures, but they don't understand it on a wisdom basis. They don't understand it on a thing of spirituality, man. They understand it as a historical record of books, but they don't understand the prophecies and how they're gonna play out as pertaining to them, man. They don't understand the fact they're gonna be destroyed, man. They might ultimately, but they think there's a way that they can come out of it. Okay, so it says here. All they know is to deconstruct the existing systems that are generated by nature, and really is dealing with the Most High. The Most High made these different systems that go out here. Okay? And you had it to where Esau came up in that and completely disrupted the whole harmony of the earth to set up his own so-called thing. And what have you had as a result of that? You had nothing but death. Okay? As Esau being in power, you had nothing but iniquity rise up in the earth. So we'll go a couple more minutes. Okay? So I'm reading this. It says, all they know is how to deconstruct the existing system generated by nature and free men, okay, which is really dealing with the Most High, and says, and rearrange the shattered piece into something more oppressive and ultimately less interesting than what was there before. So, dealing with the economics, you had a very efficient economic system that that was caught with the brother out there in Dallas, that being the Byzantine Empire, and ultimately going back onto when King David and King Solomon were in power. You had a very efficient economy, right? Okay, so they've taken all of those principles that they had there and they've deconstructed it. Okay. Right, in understanding how the people's mind works in terms of wanting certain things, they've deconstructed it, bastardized it, and then pushed it forth out there. Okay, and it's more destruction and more oppressive than the initial system. In other words, you become a complete slave. Here it is when you had here it is when we was in rulership. You didn't necessarily have to do trade. You could have your own goat, your own sheep, and now it will belong unto you. But there's certain states out there within America. If you had some of that Monsanto seeds get blown up onto your field, well, guess what? That field now belongs to Monsanto. Okay, that's an oppressive way of living, man. Now, the vast majority of the people out there within America and within the world, they don't even know how to farm or have their own crops and so on and so forth, right? Okay. So it says here. It says, and all they know is how to deconstruct the existing system generated by the Most High, all right, and rearrange the shattered pieces into something more oppressive, right? Because these elites, well, they ultimately understand the thing of slavery, man. They understand they to really to rule, you're gonna have to have slaves, man. And the way they've gone about obtaining that is by way of war, okay? But that war was initiated by what? But in this instance, dealing with the monetary system is how they've having to hide it to where these people are subservient to. Okay, it says and give the international. So so they go into something else. So pretty much, I'm gonna hit a couple more scriptures in there. That should be it. So this is the book of Micah, the 2nd chapter, and the 10th verse. Okay, matter of fact, I'll finish up on that. So Micah 2 and 10. Bear with me, sorry. So, this is the book of Micah, the 2nd chapter, and the 10th verse. Right, this is Micah 2 and 10. It says, arise ye, depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, and it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. So, that's the mentality you're going to be. You're going to be in a mentality that's outwardly thinking, man. Not upwardly thinking, but outwardly thinking, in that you wasn't going to be trapped up by the different psychological traps that Esau's put forth out there, okay? The financial traps that Esau's put forth out there, okay? All right, and making you feel, putting you into a sense of comfortability when really he's getting ready for war, man, okay? So pretty much with that, I'm going to say, all praise unto Yahweh, see me outside, double honor to the apostles of GMS, and honor to brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.